everyone, welcome you all to my channel, The Interactive and Awakening Mind. Today we are going to learn about adaptation survival at extremes. So let's start our chapter. Adaptation survival at extremes. What do you mean by adaptation? Adaptation are a specific feature that enables an organism to survive and function well in its habitat. Plants and animals living in different habitats have different adaptations. Adaptation is the process when the organism have specific feature that helps to survive and function well in its habitat. Those plants and animals who survive in different habitat have different types of adaptation. Okay, so let's do one activity. Punctually note, use gloves while handling the cactus. You will need cactus, scissors, magnifying glasses. So let's start our activity. The first step is using scissors carefully remove a small part of the tip of the cactus. Second step is observe outside and inside of the plant. What do you have observed? Where do you normally find a cactus plant? What helps the cactus to survive the condition there? Mostly, all the cactus are found in desert. Cacti are dry and rubby on the outside and wet and fleshy on the inside. The spines of cactus are actually modified leaves. This modification reduces the surface area of the leaf. Reducing water loss, the stem of cactus stores water. This modifications helps the cacti to survive extreme temperatures and lack of water in the desert. This specialized feature are called adaptation. It means all the cactus, not all cactus, mostly cactus are found in desert. The outside of the body of the cactus is dry and rubby, where inside of the body of the cactus it is wet and fleshy. You may have seen the spines of cactus. You may thought that cactus haven't leaves, but actually spines that you see on the surface of the cactus is modified as leaves. This helps the cactus to reduce water loss. The stem of the cactus is water stored in it. This special feature helps the cactus to survive in extreme temperatures without harming it. This specialized feature is called adaptation, as we have seen earlier. Okay, so let's move to the second question. You must have noticed this feature on the camel's back. What is it called? What does it do? Camel humps are not full of water. It actually stores fat, allowing the camel to travel through the desert without stopping for a bite to eat. Also, camels have long eyelashes that keep sand out and thick lips that enable it to eat prickly cacti. This adaptation helps the animal be fit in its environment. This is why the camel is called the sheep of desert. It means the camel has not a full of water. He stores fat and water. This allows the camel to move long distance in desert without eating a bite of the food. The camel have special feature like long eyelashes that the camel to helps the camel to walk in the strong wind without getting any harm to the eyes, and thick lips helps to eat prickly cacti. This is very better environment to survive. That's why the camel is called the sheep of desert. Okay, so next question is, how do animals survive in extremely cold temperatures? Yeah, it is. Polar bears have thick fur and a layer of fat called burble below their skin. Both these features keep them warm in the cold weather. Their large board paws helps them walk on the snow. They also have fur on the sole of their feet, which prevent them from slipping on ice. It all means that polar bears have specialized skin. The skin of polar bear have thick layer of fur and the layer of fat called burble below their skin. Both these features helps the polar bear to the body warm in cold weathers. It means both these features helps the polar bear to get warm in the cold weathers. You may have seen the large paws of the polar bear. This helps to walk easily on the snow. They have fur on the sole of their feet, which prevent it from slipping on the ice. There are a lot of animals which change their color depending on habitat. Okay? So, in the summer, the ice melts, revealing the brown soil underneath. Thus, the fur of the Arctic fox become brown like a soil. Similarly, in the winter, the fur of Arctic fox is white to match the color of the snow. This helps the animal bend effortlessly and avoid detection. Okay? So, I am leaving you with one question. What makes an organism to survive in its environment? Thank you very much. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video.